Hi, friend. Welcome to today's marketing session. We are going to dig into, ready? Something that I know every business owner, well, most business owners wants to see growing, your email list. So if you currently are not using emails to stay in contact with your potential clients, your perfect audience, it's a must. Now, it is true, they may not open, but the reason why you want to collect these emails is because that is data that is yours to keep, not the platform that you're on. Okay, so if you are new to the page, welcome. All right, so if you currently use an email list to stay connected with your potential clients, drop the word email down below. I would love to know. And if not, I hope after you listen to this today that you do, because there is so much value still in making that email list grow and getting it to a place where you can stay connected with people. You can resend emails to those that haven't opened. You can segment your list and just be really intentional as to how you connect with them via email. So, although email doesn't get opened as often as it used to years back, right? Because it used to be the thing. Now there's other things like chatbots, which is something that we also encourage, but an email list is really important because it's yours to keep. Okay, if, for example, this platform goes away, if it shuts down, if something happens with it, and you put all your eggs into this one basket, guess what happens to your contacts? They're gone. You have no way of connecting with them. So email is super, super important. So if you're new to the page, I want to welcome you. My name is Ginna. I'm also the owner and founder of Hype Media. We are a social media marketing agency, and we support small business owners as well as entrepreneurs with done-for-you services so that you can not only elevate your social media marketing, but use it in a way that's going to effectively reach your right audience. Okay. And then also, I'm the creator of Style Rebel Mama as an image consultant. So I also personally work one-on-one and in a group coaching setting with female entrepreneurs to elevate your personal brand, your style, and your social media marketing as well. So welcome. And if you hear something that you absolutely love, give me a hashtag wow. If it's something new that you're learning, hashtag wow. That lets me know that what I'm saying is resonating and it's helpful. So that's the whole point of these marketing sessions on Thursdays, is to really just bring to you enough value and to show you different ways of being able to use these platforms for business, but without wasting time and without wasting money. So how can you grow that? Organically, it's going to be very difficult. All right. And or when I say organic, that means not paying, just, kind of throwing it out there, throwing a lead magnet out there, hoping that somebody clicks on that link for your lead magnet, it goes to your website and they sign up. That's going to be a much longer process to get the right people into your email. So what do we do as marketers, and what can you do as a small business owner or an entrepreneur? So what you want to do is you want to, first of all, create a lead magnet. And that's exactly what it means. It means it's a resource that leads people, so it magnetizes the right people to you to want to download that resource. In order for them to download it or to receive it, they need to give up their name and email address, maybe even their phone number, maybe some other information, depending on what type of business you have. So you first want to put together a lead magnet that's going to be a valuable resource for them, but that's also going to be easy for them to consume. Okay. And lead magnets typically are going to be like checklists. It could be a free webinar. It could be a complimentary consultation, a free quote for something. So you want to work on your lead magnet first. Once you have that set up, you want to, at least you want to try to, if you have a website, this is honestly going to be the most smooth process of doing it, or a place where you can create a landing page, somewhere that will host a landing page for you. A lot of the CRMs now do it as well. But the advantage to doing this on a website is that you can install your Facebook pixel, which is really important when you're running any sort of traffic from social media, from Facebook or Instagram over to your website. You want to make sure that that Facebook pixel is installed. And then you want to have a page created specifically for this lead magnet. On that page, we suggest that there not be any other distractions on that page. So what I mean by that is no other buttons, okay? So your home menu goes away. Down at the bottom, there shouldn't be any buttons. Maybe a privacy and policy page link definitely should be included in there, just so people know that, you know, this is, you're not selling their information and you're not using their information illegally. So once you have all of that set up, then you want to work on an ad strategy to get that going. Okay, that is going to be the fastest way and the most targeted and intentional way to get the right people into your email database. So, number one, create the lead magnet or the offer. Okay. Number two is prep your website so that it's ready to host that lead magnet or offer. And when I mean prep your website, that means like I said, your Facebook pixel needs to be installed. And then also that opt-in page, which is going to be your landing page. You want that opt-in form on the landing page to connect to whatever CRM you are using. And there's sometimes some coding involved. If you don't know how to do these things yourself, most of us don't, because that's not, you know, I'm not a web designer. So there are people that can do it for you. Fiverr, you know, you can hire someone on Fiverr to do it for you. There's a lot of different resources, an intern, a virtual assistant, and so forth. Then you want to also on your website have a thank you page created so that once they subscribe to download or to whatever that lead magnet is, once they opt in, it then automatically redirects them to a separate page that's called something like a thank you page. And that's where you're going to thank them and let them know that their download is on its way. You could even host the actual download on that page for them to download it straight from that page. I like to send people an email automatically once they have opted in, because then that gets me into their email, and it gets their email software to start to learn who I am and hopefully not see me as spam. And it gets them also, it gets the person that's receiving that email used to getting emails from you. Also on that success page or thank you page, you want to make sure that you're tracking with your Facebook pixel that page specifically, because that is now going to track that audience that gets to that page because they have subscribed. It is going to track them as an official lead. And then what do you do with these people afterwards? So for one, they should be in a nurture system. So you send them that first thank you email with the download. Maybe you send them a second one a few days later just to, you know, ask them if they have any questions, or to ask them how they're enjoying that download, if they have any questions, if they need any further support, if they've opened it even. And then you want to continue to send them emails, not every day. Maybe you have a nurture sequence that's once a week, that's keeping them updated, sending them tips, not selling them, okay? Serving. So serving with tips so that they continue to hear from you. you are top of mind. And for those that haven't opened the emails, you can resend just to that specific audience. Many CRMs have that option. It's a very typical option to do. So once you have that nurture sequence set up and you're starting to get, you're running your ads, okay? And that's a whole other training to talk about, but there are ads that you would want to run. You want to definitely have an ad strategy that is getting people to that lead magnet. And really quickly, a couple of the objectives for ads that you would want to run with this would be either a conversion ad or maybe a traffic ad if you already have a pretty big email list or a warm audience that you can retarget sending your lead magnet page to, okay? Then once this starts flowing and it becomes an automated system for you, you are constantly building that email list. You're constantly growing an audience, a custom audience that you can retarget with other ads. And you're staying in front of them, even if it's just through email, but you're able to then keep these people engaged and up to date with what you have going on. Maybe you want to send an email weekly about your Facebook Live. Maybe you have a podcast. Maybe you want to do maybe a workshop video series. So now you have an audience via email to send these emails to. Okay. And it's just going to generate, the end result, obviously, is you want to be able to generate business from your growing email list. And so by nurturing them and staying in contact with them, that's going to allow you to do that. So when you start to run ads for this, you want to, so I did mention there's two objectives, either a conversion ad, which will go to a cold audience, or, and you want to select your optimization for ad delivery is going to be for leads. Okay, when you're running your conversion ad, you should have your pixel installed and ready to go so that you can convert for leads. So you can run that conversion ad. You can also run a traffic ad. A traffic ad would be best to run to an already warm audience. That could be people that have engaged with your page or Instagram and Instagram. It could be to your current email audience. Maybe they have never received this lead magnet before. So if you want to re-engage with them with this free resource, that would really make sense as well. And then you just continue to keep track of this audience and nurture them. So that is a simple, it may not sound simple, but it is simple. Once you get this in place, it's a simple and automated way to grow your email list and then to be able to use this email list for future business objectives that you may have. If you have any questions and you're watching this on the replay, please do not hesitate to drop them down below. I always come back and I check in on those and I will respond. All right, I will see you guys next Thursday right here at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, stay social. Bye, guys.